Beloved son, beloved daughter, listen to my voice in this midnight hour. I do not speak to you by chance, but because your tired knees, your hidden tears, and your afflicted heart have risen before me like incense. I saw when you lay down in silence, with no strength left to pray, and only sighed, asking me not to abandon you. I saw the weight that seemed to crush your shoulders. I saw the invisible chains that bound you in thoughts of fear, of failure, of loneliness. And now I say, enough. I, the Lord your God, come in this midnight hour to break chains and to open paths that human eyes cannot see. I come as light in the midst of the night, as a river that breaks through the stones, as fire that consumes. The darkness, I know the battles you have been fighting in silence. Battles in your mind that do not let you sleep in peace. Battles in your heart that made you doubt the value you have before me. Battles in your home, in your finances, in your relationships. But listen, no battle is too great for the one who created the heavens and the earth. I am here to bring an end to what seemed endless. What oppresses you today will tomorrow be remembered as victory. What saddens you today will be transformed into testimony. While many sleep, I awaken your spirit, because this is the moment when the heavens open over you. I do not want only to ease your pain for a moment. I want to transform your story. I want you to understand that you are not alone. You have never been. Even when you thought I was silent, I was working. Every tear was counted, every sigh was heard, and every cry kept in my heart. Son, daughter, declare with your mouth what I am doing right now. Do not only think it, but proclaim it in faith. Say, the Lord breaks the chains of anxiety. Say, the Lord opens the doors that were closed. Say, the Lord restores my family. When you speak, you agree with my word. And what is agreed upon on earth is also confirmed in heaven. Do not underestimate the strength of a simple act of faith. A comment, a word written, a prayer whispered in the middle of the night can move the impossible. I tell you more, do not fear the days ahead. I know your heart trembles thinking about tomorrow, worried about debts, diagnoses, people who walked away, dreams that seem dead. But remember what I said, 1,000 may fall at your side, 10,000 at your right hand, but you will not be struck. The enemy may rise, but he will not prevail. The waters may roar, but I am your refuge. The mountains may shake, but I am your fortress. Therefore, at this hour, I invite you to rest in me. Entrust your life into my hands. I am placing peace where there was torment. I am pouring hope where there was fear. I am filling your heart with faith, because faith is the key that opens doors no human key can reach. And even if you do not yet see it, the victory is already decreed in the spiritual realm. What was impossible to your eyes has already begun to move by my power. Beloved child, do not think for a moment that your prayers have been ignored. Many times you cried out and felt as if your words disappeared into the night. But I tell you the truth, not a single word escaped my ears. Every whisper you made, even when your lips could not form the words, reached my throne. And while you thought nothing was happening, I was moving pieces you could not see. I was arranging circumstances, softening hearts, opening hidden doors, and closing the ones that would harm you. My timing is not your timing, but my timing is always perfect. I want you to believe that what I'm doing tonight is not temporary relief, but eternal transformation. You asked me for answers. I am giving you a new path. You asked me for peace. I am filling your entire being with the peace that surpasses all understanding. You asked me for strength. I am clothing you with power from on high. You asked me for love. I'm embracing you now with a love that no betrayal, no abandonment, no wound can ever erase. Do not measure your future by the pain of your past. I am not limited by what you lost, by who left you, or by the failures that haunt you. I am the God who creates rivers in the desert, who calls forth life from what is dead, who brings light out of darkness. The same hand that formed the stars is the hand that wipes away your tears tonight. The same voice that calmed the storm is the voice speaking to your heart now. Be still and know that I am God. Write these truths upon your heart as you would write them upon stone. I am your refuge. I am your fortress. I am your deliverer. Fear not the arrows of the day or the terrors of the night. Fear not the future, for I hold the future in my hands. Fear not the enemy's schemes, for his weapons are shattered before they touch you. Even now my angels surround you. You may not see them with your eyes, but they are stationed at your door. They walk with you in the street. They stand beside your bed. They guard your steps so that your foot will not stumble. Therefore I say to you, lift up your head. Do not walk as one defeated, but as one chosen. You are my child, my beloved, my treasured possession. The world may call you weak, but I call you strong. The world may call you forgotten, but I call you mine. The world may say you are lost, but I declare you found. Every label that tried to mark you, I erase with my blood. Every curse that tried to bind you, I break with my authority. Every fear that tried to drown you, I silence with my word. Now as you hear my voice, I ask you to respond with faith. Speak it aloud, even if your voice trembles. I trust you, Lord. I believe you are breaking my chains. I believe you are healing my heart. I believe you are fighting for me. Let these words echo in your room. Let them rise above your doubts. Let them declare to the heavens and to the earth that you belong to me. And as you make this declaration, know that I am near. My spirit is resting upon you even now. That weight you feel lifting is not imagination. It is my power setting you free. That warmth in your heart is not coincidence. It is my love reminding you that you are never alone. Sleep will come tonight, not as an escape, but as a gift, a holy rest sent from my presence. When you place your projects before God, you are not only asking for His approval, you are inviting His presence to dwell in the very center of your journey. And when God dwells in the center, everything aligns according to His will. You may face storms, you may encounter obstacles, but even in those moments, His hand is guiding you toward the right destination. Faith does not remove battles, but it transforms how we walk through them. And those who walk with God never walk alone. Think for a moment about the times in your life when you tried to do everything by your own strength. Maybe you studied hard, worked tirelessly, planned carefully, and yet the result was disappointment. Now remember the moments when you entrusted things to God first, when you whispered a prayer before acting, when you surrendered your plan at the altar. Do you notice the difference? What is touched by His Spirit carries a weight of eternity that no earthly failure can erase. That is why today I'm inviting you to do something symbolic, yet deeply spiritual. Just as you bring your request before heaven, I want you to also take a step of faith here. If you are watching and you are not yet part of this family of prayer, I want you to know that subscribing to this channel is not just pressing a button, it is sealing a covenant. The moment you subscribe, your name is written in this great chain of intercession. Every time we gather to pray, your life will be lifted up. Your name will be remembered before God. This is not about numbers. It is about faith, unity, and family in Christ. And I ask you also, if you can, to click on the symbol of the thumbs up. Why? Because it is not merely an action on a platform. It becomes a message of light that the system will carry to others. When you click, you are saying, this prayer must reach someone else. And YouTube, without realizing it, becomes a vessel of God to deliver this word to those who are searching for hope. I want to remind you of something powerful written in the scriptures. Commit to the Lord whatever you do, and He will establish your plans. These words are more than encouragement. They are a guarantee that when you dedicate your dreams to Him, you are no longer the only one fighting for them. Heaven itself begins to work in your favor. Let me tell you about a testimony that reflects this truth. There was a man who had nothing but a vision in his heart. He wanted to provide for his family, but doors were closing all around him. Instead of giving up, he began to pray, to declare daily, "Lord, shine your light on my projects." He started small, with steps so humble that many mocked him. Yet over time, God multiplied his effort. What began as a tiny seed grew into a tree of provision that not only sustained his household, but blessed countless others. This is the power of surrendering your plans to the Almighty. And so I encourage you now, write in the comments your own declaration of faith. Write, "Lord, I commit my dreams to you." This act is simple, but in the spiritual realm it has profound meaning. It is like laying your request upon the altar, where fire from heaven can descend. Pause for a moment and think, what is that one project, that one dream that has been resting heavy on your heart? Is it a relationship you long to restore? A career, path you want to walk, a door you pray will open? Whatever it may be, bring it before Him right now. Do not keep it hidden in fear. Release it into His hands and trust that the one who knows the end from the beginning is already preparing the way. And remember, keep the silence of faith. Do not rush to announce to others what God is still shaping in secret. The world may not understand the sacred process, but one day, when the blessing blooms in full, those who doubted will see the glory of God revealed in you. Until then, hold on to the truth that the secret protects the blessing.